Hi, welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming today at the Vinery, which is a stained glass studio off of East Washington, and we are going to have some fun doing some art projects later in the show.
Me too.
Always a good time here. Right now we're joined by our beauty expert. This is Stephanie Sarr. She's with Savanna Beauty Supply, and I'm so glad to see you today.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my gosh, summer's around the corner. It's finally warming up. Lots of hair questions.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit today about detangling.
Yes.
What's the best comb? You have all the best products, so you know the scoop. What's the best comb to really detangle? Asking for a friend, of course.
So when you shampoo your hair and wash it and it's wet and it's tangly, I would recommend a shampoo comb, especially if your hair is wet. Your hair strand is very, I call it sensitive.
Yeah, that's a good
it's
word.
fragile, but
Yeah.
it'll break easier while it's wet. So with the shampoo comb, you have the whiter teeth.
I've noticed that. That's interesting.
And it helps go through your hair a lot easier. If you have longer hair, like really long
good for
hair,
you here.
I would recommend a rake comb. It kind of
it's
looks
called
like a rake
It does. Right.
Wow.
Now, why is that better for long hair?
because it gets through the
I
hair
see.
all the way.
Sure, yeah.
It seems
versus a
wider.
shorter.
Yes.
This is cool. Here, we'll have you look
Okay,
at that
yeah.
one. It's
I'll
pretty.
go while you guys interview. Yeah.
And you're talking about combs here, but are there brushes that can work for hair?
Yeah. So if you need to detangle while like your hair is dry or damp, I would recommend like a detangling brush. With this brush here, it has bristles at all different levels.
You can feel it. Oh, that's
Oh, it's got a
nice, yeah.
peekaboo. That's helpful.
Yes. So
And it's soft. It's not
It is
hard.
soft.
Right,
Just-
it's a little more flexible.
So as you're combing through your hair, it doesn't. If you do reach a knot, it'll just gently go
Right.
Seriously.
go away
yeah.
from it
Right.
until it detangles itself.
Right.
And the bristles are all at all different levels. So if you miss it one time, it'll get it the next time.
Got it.
I
yeah.
needed you last night when I got out of the shower. I had this big knot, and I just kind of
Yes.
picked at it, and just things came
We've all been there, right? Oh.
So don't look at the bald spot here. No, I'm just kidding.
I have a daughter who has real fine hair, and it just gets tangled all the time, and it gets
Yes.
knots in it. How do you
Yeah.
comb those out?
So I brought a wig.
There you go.
She's been through a lot, guys.
help, right? This is the before. We'll do the after.
So if you like say you've caught a knot like right over here, what I would recommend doing is finger detangling first. So like if you take your hand, you'll hit some
Yeah,
knots and
get
then
the
just
big stuff
and then
out.
just like finger detangle.
Yeah, good idea.
And then you'll take your shampoo or your rake comb or even your brush if it's dry and then start from the bottom.
Oh, you start from the bottom.
Start from the bottom.
Yeah.
So hold
I
it
see,
right
okay.
here. Start from the bottom. Once you finger detangle out, you start from the bottom, and
Yeah.
once you get it, and then you just keep going up.
That's a
until you
trick
get to
I
the
know
bottom.
because if you start at the top, all of a sudden you've got this big ball of knots, you know.
And just
great.
imagine,
Tangly hair.
just imagine having a full head of detangles. By the time you're done with this side, you're just like, I'm just ripping it out.
Oh my gosh.
Hair out. Yeah.
I'm so guilty of that occasionally because you're just frustrated.
Yes.
But sometimes you need a little extra TLC, and you have some good product suggestions for us too.
Yes, so if the knots just still won't come out, I would recommend like a detangling spray or conditioner. With this, what it'll do, it'll help give that hair an extra slip as you're going through it. So, so Shea Moisture has a nice detangling line for kids.
Okay,
And it adds extra moisture
Oh, that's
as well.
kids.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Helpful.
But you
Oh,
can,
it's coconut.
I use kids products.
I do too.
All the time. I'm secretly eyeing this one
They're
out.
better for you, aren't they?
Hibiscus and coconut. That's nice. That's going to
And
smell
this is
great.
another detangler as well.
Okay.
And then here's another one. So,
there's
this
a
is like
few
a
options.
leave-in conditioner and a detangler.
Oh, that's
so it'll
nice.
add a slip as you're combing through,
Yeah.
but it'll give you that extra.
Is that a wet
conditioner.
or a dry?
These are all wet.
All wet. Okay, good to know. So you want nip it in the bud before you get out
That's
and
right.
have to do the brush. Great, so helpful, Stephanie. Thank you so much for sharing all these great tips. She's our expert. She's over with Savanna Beauty Supply. It's been fun chatting with you. We have more Girl Talk coming up after the break, so please stay with us.